Hey Wayne, this is our new 2020 Silverado 3500 LTZ. I figured I would just show you a few of the changes and improvements that they've made in these new models without you having to even leave the comfort of your own home. So you got a nice, aggressive, almost like a retro styling in the front with LED beam headlights and running lights. Being the LTZ, this one has the front parking sensors, just like yours, but what it has that yours doesn't is a front camera as well, which I'll show you in a minute. Got the LED amber roof marker lights up top too. You can see another improvement here. There is no low-hanging def tank in these. They've relocated it. It's out of the way. It's no longer the lowest point on the truck. In fact, I actually don't even know where it is now. It's out of sight, out of mind. You don't need to cover it up with running boards or anything. We've got the nice side steps here for ease of access getting in and out of the bed. And in the bed, we've also got the fifth wheel prep package here. We've got provisions for plugging your fifth wheel in over there. I know you can't see it, but you got your connections at the end. So instead of running your wiring for your 7-pin or your 4-pin down around to the back of the truck, you can plug it in the bed. There's also LED work lights, and there is a 120 volt 400 watt inverter in the back as well. They've made these wider too, so they house the radar unit for your blind spot monitoring system. Got more cameras back here. You got a camera here, a hitch view camera, and you got two cameras on the third brake light. One's for a bed view. The other one is for your streaming rear camera mirror. It's got a power lift gate. Another nice feature that's really useful is they've relocated the def fill cap. Instead of being underneath the hood in an awkward spot, it's right here beside your diesel fill cap. They've also made the crew cabs larger, so you have more leg room back here for your rear seat passengers. Quite a bit more room, actually. I know it's a little bit dim in here, but you can see, well, maybe you can't see. And I'll turn on the interior lights here. There we go. There. So you can see back here, you have a lot more room. You've got storage in the seat backs. These rear seats are heated as well. In the front here, I know I apologize, it's dark. I'm making this a little late in the day, but this is your streaming rear camera mirror. So you can have a camera in the place of your rear view mirror, or you can have a traditional mirror if you don't like that. But I think this is nice if you have your rear window obstructed by anything. This is based off of a camera that's in the third brake light, so really good visibility there. This is pretty much the same layout that you're familiar with, but they've added a couple extra features. So they've enhanced the navigation. It's connected nav. It works quite well. It's a little bit of a better user interface, I find. A little more responsive, a little faster. Easy shortcuts to access, your nearest fuel stations. Even shows you the price of the fuel, so you can pick the best deal. Same with parking too. If you're in a new city, you want to find a parking lot, it'll show you the nearest one. It'll show you how much they charge as well for the parking, so you don't get ripped off with that. So pretty nice nav system. It's still got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's also a new trailering app, so you can record your fifth wheel's mileage, remind yourself of maintenance intervals for your fifth wheel. You can check your connections before you go on a trip. Lots of cool features with that. There's more as well, but this video would be too long if I went over everything. They've relocated the wireless phone charger to be down here where my hand is. It's much bigger. It'll do the newer phones. Your trailer brake gain and the brake controller settings are also relocated to be down here in a more convenient spot. You got a nice row of buttons here, just like on your truck, to access everything else. Another nice thing that you have in these is this reconfigurable LCD cluster in the middle here. So right now it's showing my trailer brake gain. I can also have it show my, my speed. Another new feature they've added is an air filter life monitor. as well as a brake pad life monitor. So you can check and see, how far along your brakes are, how far along your air filter is, pretty much anything that, that you would need to replace. Fuel filter, there's all sensors in there, your DEF tank, that kind of thing. It's an actual gauge now for your DEF fluid, so you know exactly where you stand. Just gives you a little bit more confidence before going on a road trip that everything is the way it should be. Heated steering wheel. It's also got a heads-up display here, so you can see it shows your speed right in your windscreen. So there's just one less distraction. You don't need to be looking down. You can check everything on there. Lots of new upgrades in the truck. This isn't even all of them, and it is dark. Hopefully you get the idea. Let me know if you can make it down and take a test drive before the sale ends.